This podcast is the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Gundam Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the Mobile Suit Gundam series, such as the multiple timelines, mobile suits, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, pilots, to another episode of the Gundam Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And today we are bringing you another mobile suit, probably one of my favorite mobile suits, because this mobile suit's awesome, which is the Freedom Gundam. By the way, if you go to, is it Hong Kong? Is where the statue's at? There's a statue. It's in China. I know that much.
Is it that one, or is it the one in Singapore?
Or you know what? That might be Singapore. I just know it's mainly in like Asia.
Shanghai? I don't know.
Already looking things up. Shanghai. The life-size Gundam statue of the Freedom is in Shanghai. And oh boy, is it awesome, because it's freaking sick. It's cool.
It's insane.
It's freaking sick. It's yeah. Anyway, so the ZGMF X10A Freedom Gundam, or aka Freedom, or the X10A, is a mobile suit introduced in the anime Mobile Suit Gundam Seed and featured in the sequel series Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. It is piloted by Akira Yamato, aka the main protagonist. Yeah. So, getting into its technology and combat characteristics. So, one of ZAF's ZGMF X series Gundams, built in CE-71 using technology derived from the 4 captured Earth Alliance Gundams, the ZGMF X10A Freedom Gundam has phase shift armor, and its armaments include Siwas, beam sabers, shield, plasma beam cannons, railguns, and a beam rifle. When the latter 3 weapons are used simultaneously, the Freedom is said to be in full burst mode. Yeah, it is. The mobile suit has full flight capabilities in the atmosphere, and rear-mounted wings can be deployed in high-speed aerial tactics, or HIMAT mode, to enhance its mobility in the atmosphere or in space. It also has an advanced targeting system, the multi-lock-on system, that allows it to target and fire multiple enemies units simultaneously. Due to its capability and loadout, the Freedom has a reputation as a specialized mobile suit killer, but its high performance resulted in a complicated control system that demands extremely fast reaction speed and spatial awareness from its pilot. Yeah, and with Kira being having the seed, is easily able to do that. In Gundam Seed's version, that he's the new type.
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah.
Much like there's some other characters, but
new types.
Yeah. Well, he has the seed specifically, to which he's more of a new type than the other. Crap, what are they called again? Coordinators, thank you. I almost said innovator, and I was like, that's double O. That's double O. So, when needed, the Freedom can dock with a support unit, the Meteor unit, for heavier firepower and greater speed. The Freedom has a virtually unlimited combat endurance, as it's equipped with the neutron jammer canceller and powered by a nuclear reactor. Kira describes the mobile suit of having over 4 times the power of the Strike Gundam. However, with what exactly means is unclear, because we don't really have a data point, obviously, from the series of it's 4 times stronger than the Strike, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
So the Freedom Gundam is meant to operate alongside the ZGMF X09A Justice Gundam, and they're often based on the warship of the Eternal, which is designed specifically to maintain and support them. Even in CE-73, the Freedom is still considered by some people, such as Shin Akaska, as the most powerful mobile suit out there. Overall, it is one of the Klein faction symbols of power, alongside with the Eternal and the Archangel and the Justice Gundam. Yeah, it is, because it's awesome.
It is pretty cool,
and it's great to use in GB4. That's
also accurate.
Yes. So now finally getting to its armaments. So we have the MMI GAU2 Pisces. Is that how you say that? Pisces?
Picus. I don't.
Picus? Oh. 76 millimeter CWAS. So mounted on the head, the pair of MMI GAU2 Picus 76 millimeter CWAS have a high rate of fire but poor penetration power. This will mainly used to intercept incoming missiles and enemy units at close range.
Funny enough, CWAS, that is literally what my brother did when he was on a ship in the Navy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother's has he's fired some CWAS before on a destroyer.
Yeah,
because that's what he was stationed on. So, and then we have the M100 Balena plasma beam cannon. So this is a pair of powerful plasma beam cannons located in the wings. They are positioned over the shoulders when in use. Amongst the Freedom's range weaponry, these beam cannons have the highest firepower and longest attack range. And by the way, some of these names are weird. What is it, Latin? Maybe? I don't even know.
They feel more Greek.
Greek? Okay. So then we have the MMI M15 Xiphus railgun. So, yeah, railguns, because these are great.
Yeah.
So the pair of railguns are mounted on the waist and have excellent rate of fire and high ammunition capacity. Folded into 3 parts when not in use, they can be used to deal with the situations where beam weapons are ineffective, such as against underwater enemies, and where the mobile suit's more powerful solid base weaponry. They are developed based on the Shiva railgun equipped with the GAT-X102 Dual Gundam's Assault Shroud. Although the railguns have foldable grips on the sides, they can be fired without using the grips. Additionally, the rear of each of the railguns is equipped with a thruster that can be used for altitude control. Yeah. This weapon is this mobile suit, this Gundam is the definition of high power.
Yeah.
Then we have the MA M20 Lupus beam rifle. So the Freedom uses the MA M20 Lupus beam rifle, which is the same model of the beam rifle used by the companion unit of the Justice Gundam. This beam rifle is stronger than the ones used by the original GATX series or the ZGMF 600 GUAZ, as these powered by the Mobile Suit nuclear reactor. When not in use, it can be stored on the rear skirt armor. Yeah. Beam Rapper's awesome too. Yeah. And then we have the MA M01 Lacerta? Lacerta? Yeah, sure. Beam Saber. So the main close range weapon of the Freedom are 2 MA M01 Lacerta Beam Sabers, which are stored above the railguns. Since these Beam Sabers are powered by Mobile Suit's nuclear reactor, they are higher output than the ones used by the original GATX series. The 2 beam rifles can be combined into a twin-edge beam saber and is formed in the form of known as the ambidextrous halberd. Kira, however, prefers to dual-wield the beam sabers, given his forte in executing high-speed melee attacks. As the beam rifle, the Justice can also use the same model of beam sabers. Yeah, every time you see Kira use the beamer sabers, it's always in a dual-wield format rather than double-bladed.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because when you see him fight with the Freedom, he goes for non-lethal. He goes for non-lethal attacks.
Yeah.
not destroying the pilot or the mobile suit. That way he's not killing anyone, because he doesn't want to kill anyone anymore by the time he gets the freedom. He's killed so much he doesn't want to kill. Now, he has killed after the fact of all this. At some points, he does kill when it's necessary, but he prefers not to.
Right.
So, and then we get the laminated anti-beam shield. So this is a handheld and or mounted on the left forearm. The Freedom Shield has a laminated armor surface instead of an anti-beam coating, like the shields used by most mobile suits. Even though you don't see him use the shield.
No.
You never see him use the shield in the anime.
It's very, very,
very rare.
That pops up.
Mm-hmm. The only time you see Kira use a shield was during when he's piloting either the Strike or when he gets the Strike Freedom. Because the Strike Freedom uses beam shields, which he doesn't need to carry a shield at that point. Which, honestly, I prefer beam shields over regular shields because they're, less hefty. At least when I play GB4, I'd rather have beam shields than an actual shield on my arm.
Yeah.
So. Now let's get into its special equipment and features. So we have the High Mobility Aerial Tactics, or High Map Mode, the Freedom's atmospheric flight configurations in which the wings are unfolded to higher mobility. The Freedom is capable of flight even in the normal mode, but this form is better suited for aerial dogfighting. The High Map Mode can be used in space, whereas it enhances the Freedom's active mass balance auto control, or AMBAC capabilities. Yeah, it's fast. Period. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like mucus in my lungs. I don't like it. Blech.
Gross.
Or my throat, not my lungs, throat. I'm fine. I'm not sick or anything. It's my throat. Don't worry, I'm not sick. I mean, when you see the Freedom in action, it is super fast. Mostly dodges things, unless it's some like one-to-one combat kind of a thing. But it's great. Now we have the multi-lock-on system. So as implied by its name, the unique system allows the Freedom to target multiple enemies and attack them at once. To use this system effectively, the pilot must have high spatial awareness capability, which is rare even among coordinators. This system can also be used when the Freedom is docked with the Meteor unit. Yeah. And like the Meteor unit gives him way more power. It is, I mean, they destroy space stations with the Meteor units, for crying out loud. It's pretty awesome. Crazy. I love Gundam Seed's probably is like, I want to say like G Fighter will always have a place in my heart, but I feel like Seed has become my favorite overall over the years because it's such a such a good story. Yeah, and there's actual happy endings. I mean, G Fighter has a happy ending too, but Seed actually has more content because they had sequel series and they had a movie. We're supposed to get another series at some point for Gundam Seed. So, yeah. Yeah. Then we have the full burst mode. So the name of the attack mode in which the Freedom uses its beam rifle, railgun, and plasma beam cannons all at once. The mode is often used together with the multi-lock-on system to destroy a large number of enemy units at once. However, despite its power, full burst mode can only fire in a forward direction. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Then we have the neutron jammer canceller. So as with the other 4 ZGMF-X series of Gundam units produced in the time period, the Freedom is equipped with the neutron jammer canceller, which counters the effects of the ambiguous neutron jammers that allow these mobile suits to be powered by nuclear reactors. This gives them almost a limitless combat endurance, even with phase shift armor activated. Yeah. And what's really cool is the Duel and the Buster eventually get neutron jammer cancellers to where they're powered by nuclear reactors, which are piloted by Isaac and Oh God, what's his other name? What's the other one's name?
Hmm,
Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't remember his name.
Oh crap, he's the one that was killed. What's her name's boyfriend, and then they eventually get together, which is so weird. Uh, oh God, what's his name?
I can picture him.
I know, I can too. Oh God, that's going to drive me nuts. Anyway, now we have the phase shift armor. So like the other 4 units, the Freedom is equipped with the phase shift armor. Thanks to its in-chamber canceller, the new nuclear reactor, the phase shift armor is capable of being active for a lot longer, and non-nuclear powered units such as the Strike. Dirka, thank you. God, it's driving me insane.
It was going to bother me. I had to look it up.
I don't blame you. Then we have its operating system. The Freedom uses the Generation Unsubdued Nuclear Drive Assault Mode Complex Operating System, or Gundam, because it's all acronymed. And then we have the Meteor Unit, which is like the Justice. The Freedom can dock with the powerful Meteor Unit, a large mobile weapons platform with powerful thrusters and an even more powerful armament of battleship caliber beam cannons, large beam swords, and a dozen of heavy missile launchers. Yeah, it's literally a flying tank. Actually, honestly, no. Scratch that. It's a flying battleship.
Yeah.
Because that's what this thing is. Because first off, it destroys battleships. So, yes. Kira has used this thing to destroy battleships. So, yeah, it's its own flying battleship, which is cool.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, let's take this moment to thank our listeners, and we'll be right back.
It's a Gundam!
All right, welcome to the Miller Show. We're talking about everything with the podcast. This has nothing to do with the lore of Gundam. Here, I want to thank all our amazing listeners. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/GundamLorecast, where you can get free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also leave us ratings, reviews on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. Read it out loud next time on the show, which we do have a couple. We have Chris saying, would love to hear the lore on Tallgeese. Love listening to you guys. Jesse's like just clapping his hands. It's like, oh yes, the Tallgeese. It's because he wants the Tallgeese with the freaking angel wings.
Flugel.
No.
Tallgeese
No
Flugel.
Flugel. And then
You know what? I'm gonna buy
Cell
one.
says, nice to see one of my favorite mobile suits getting covered. I really wish we knew more about the Calamity War versions of the Gundam frames from Iron-Blooded Orphans. You and me both. Because I don't think we've seen all 26, have we?
No.
I don't think so. I didn't think so. Anyway, yeah, so thank you for that stuff, and it's good to know that you guys are loving the show. And if you too want to see more of us, you can go to a few different Discord servers. You can go to the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can find this show and the other shows that we host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, the Witcher Lorecast, and now the Dragon Ball Lorecast, which we just recorded our 3rd episode, so go listen to that. It's awesome. And none of our episodes have been less than an hour. Shh, it's okay. Just listen to them. It's great. And then news-wise, apparently there's a new statue for the Gundam Girls' Generation series for 4, and it's very what's the word I'm looking for?
Risque.
Yeah, there we go. Risque. And it's also damn expensive. Though I can't complain about the price because I have bought in statues more than $250. So I can't say anything about that.
I mean, you can complain about it. It just won't have as much effect.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the 2 statues I bought like for $300 a piece were for Witcher, and they're also all numbered. So they only made
that's different.
both of them. I think were less. I think there were only 1,000 made on both of them that I have.
Yeah, that's different.
So which is different. So they're forever serialized, and I have a certificate of authenticity. So if I ever sell them, I can get big money for them, which I would never will because it's Witcher.
Fair.
So I would just have Doug Cockle to sign the one I have with Geralt from the game, and then the other statue is the Henry Cavill statue fighting the Kikimora from episode 1 of season 1.
Nice.
So if I ever see Henry Cavill live, which I probably never will, because he's hardly ever in the States for doing, he never comes to conventions, so it's whatever. Big AAA actors, it's very hard.
Yeah.
Unless
fair.
you go to like San Diego Comic-Con or something like that. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for that. Anyway, any other news?
I don't think so. I think that is everything right now.
Okay. Well, if you want, oh, by the way, there's also Gundam Guys Generation statues too, apparently. So it's not just the girl characters. They have guy characters too. So whatever floats your boat, there's statues for you. They have more girls than guys though, I will say that.
That is accurate.
We have what as a Quattro from Zeta, and who was the other one?
Optimus Sirocco.
I can't remember where he's from.
Zeta, I think.
Oh, also Zeta. Wait, is he the pretty boy?
I think so.
The one with the the O?
Yes.
Okay. I know who you're talking about now. All right. Well, yeah. Anyway, go get your waifus. It's literally what it is. It's all what it is. Anyway, let's get back into more of the Freedom. All right, now getting into the history of the Freedom. So, with the first Alliance Plant War, so on April 1st, CE 71, Zapt rolled out 2 new mobile suits, the ZGMF X09A and the ZGMF X10A, named Justice and Freedom, respectively, by the Plant Supreme Council Chairman Patrick Zala, who's an a-hole. Both machines were part of a series of advanced mobile suits developed based on technology reverse engineered from the captured Earth Alliance G Project suits. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And freaking Patrick was a jackass.
Accurate.
Yeah. I guess we can somewhat cuss on our show because Gundam has curse words, so.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
As a treat.
Yeah. Just a treat. They don't say the F word. Very, very rarely. I don't know. Have I heard? You know what? I think they might have said the F word in G-Quicks.
I feel like it was said in Hathaway.
Oh, that's a movie. That wouldn't surprise me.
But I don't remember. I literally just watched it like
Oh no,
2 weeks ago.
It's really funny. I was watching anime on High Dive. There's anime on High Dive. It's Unlimited Gacha. They cuss a storm on that show because High Dive does not care. So they'll throw out cuss, like they throw the F-bomb multiple times in an episode. And I was like, oh, it's that type of
Fair
anime.
enough.
All right. Anyway, so on May 5th, CE 71, the ZGMF X10A Freedom Gundam was stolen by Kira Yamato with the help of Lucas Klein. Stolen in quotations. Stolen, sure, it was stolen from Zaf, but was it really? Kira rushed.
She's the princess, so like, did he really steal it, or did you just get it gifted to him?
She just gifted it to him. It's fine. So Kira rushed to Earth with the stolen Freedom and came to the rescue of the Archangel during the Battle of Joshua. Along with the Archangel, Kira defected to the Neutral Orb Union and used the Freedom to defend the country against the Earth Alliance attack during the Battle of Orb, which is the latter half of the show. Which is, by the way, awesome.
Yes.
During the battle, he reunited with his old friend Athrin Zala, who piloted the Justice Gundam, and soon joined forces to fight against the Earth Alliance invasion forces, which included 3 new Gundams: the Calamity Gundam, the Forbidden Gundam, and the Raider Gundam. Afterwards, Kira and the Freedom returned to space along with the Archangel and the orb battleship Kurasane, and met up with the support vessel Eternal, which was stolen by Lucus and her Klein faction supporters. The stolen ship was captured by former Zapt commander Andrew Waltfeld. By the way, was awesome.
He has such a cool suit.
First off, love his character as a whole. I just really like his character. And I like how he, like, when you first get introduced to Andrew, he's like, yes, he's following orders, but he literally deliberately says, I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
And then comes back after he quote unquote dies, and comes back with, he's one eye less. He has one, scarred eye and whatnot. Can't see through it.
Yeah.
But is literally like, yeah, this is now what I should be doing, because it's such a great story. Highly recommend Seed. Anyway,
yes.
And then also carried the 2 Meteor support units. The 3 warships then joined forces, forming the 3 ships alliance, with the goal of stopping the worsening conflict between Zaft and the Earth Alliance. During the Battle of Mendel, the Freedom and the Justice once again fought the Calamity, Forbidden, and Raider. After the 3 machines temporarily retreated to their mothership, Kira flew the Freedom into the Mendel colony, where he rescued his comrade Mulaflaga in the GATX 105 Plus. It's the Launcher Strike Freedom. By swiftly disabling La Cruzette's Guaz. Which the launcher... did he use the launcher? Oh, I guess he did use the launcher strike in this. I was thinking he used the perfect strike, which is all 3. But that's during the Battle of Orb, I think, right?
So
That's when he uses that? I can't remember when he uses that. So the battle was climax. Clara attempted to retrieve a life pod containing Flay Ulster, who had in her possession data on Zap's neutron gem canceller. However, the Freedom was damaged by the Forbidden Raider, resulting in the Calamity recovering Flay's life pod. The Freedom was then rescued by the Justice. During the second battle of Jakandu, Kira and Atherin used their meteor unit's firepower to thwart the Earth Alliance's nuclear missile attack on the planet colonies. Afterwards, Kira battled against God bless it, his freaking, what is this? French? Yeah, this is French. La Crusette and his Providence Gundam. The Freedom was quickly overpowered by the Providence Dragoon system and lost its meteor unit to the Providence Beam Barrage. In the midst of their battle, an escape shuttle from the Archangel class Dominion containing Flay flew close by. Yeah, this is woof.
Yeah.
And then once Kira realized Flay was in the shuttle, he rushed over and shielded it from the Providence Beam's rifle shot. However, a Dragoon flew above the shuttle and shot it down. Kira then launched a fierce attack, eliminating the Providence Dragoon pods one by one and also destroyed both its arms. During the process, Freedom lost its head, left arm, and leg to the Providence's attack, but did not stop Kira. Yeah, because Kira was pissed.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, Kira impaled the Providence cockpit with the combined beam sabers, killing Rao. The Providence was then vaporized by the last shot of the Genesis, which then also glazed of Freedom, damaged its phase shift armor and destroying both its wings and right railgun. Kira and the wrecked Freedom were later rescued by his sister Kagalia Yuatha and her Ailstrike Rouge.
Pink one.
Huh?
The pink one.
The pink one. It's the pink strike. That's all it is. And then
I both
now,
love and hate it.
Yeah. I get it. And And then now we go into the Second Alliance Plant War, which this is the events of Seed Destiny, the sequel series. So after the war, the Freedom was repaired and hidden in an underground base in Orb, where it lay dormant for more than 2 years. It returned to action during an assassination attempt on Lacus, when Kira launched into the Freedom and swiftly defeated the assassins, which are using SSO3 Ashes, which I'm sorry, they're essentially they're versions of it's not the Go-Goog, it's the oh god. What UC Mobile Suit is this based off
I know
of?
exactly what you're talking about.
It's
but
the
again,
aquatic ones, and I can't. Oh god, I cannot remember what these are based off of. They're based off. Oh god, they don't tell me there. Boo. They're based off a freaking UC unit. It's the aquatic one, and I can't remember on the top of my head what it's called.
You gotta find out.
Yeah, you find out for me, please and thank you. Anyway, so afterwards, Kira used the Freedom to quote unquote kidnap Gagali from her wedding from Yuno Roma Siren, and brought her aboard the Archangel before the ship left Orb. Yeah, and Yuna's also a complete asshole. Well, he's not. No, he's more of an idiot than anything.
Yeah.
He's a complete moron. He literally just wants power and doesn't care and just wants to be the ruling person. That's it. Anyway, later, Kira used the Freedom in 2 failed attempts to stop the conflict between Orb and Zaft forces during the Battle of Dardanelles and the Battle of Crete. During the Battle of Berlin, the Freedom fought and destroyed the Alliance's Destroy Gundam, resulting in the death of its pilot, Stella Lauscher?
Lucier.
Okay.
It is the Zegok.
Okay. I knew it was a Xeon mobile suit, and I couldn't remember what the freaking thing's called. And then shortly thereafter, Zaft launches Operation Angel Down to destroy the Archangel. During the ensuing battle, Kira and the Freedom were forced to a fierce duel against Shin Akatsuka and the Force Impulse Gundam. As Shin has studied Kira and the Freedom's fighting style beforehand, he was able to fight on a level playing field and with less powerful Force Impulse. Meanwhile, Kira was unable to concentrate as he was worried about the Archangel, which was fighting off the other Zaft forces. Yeah, that's true. And then using his mobile suit unique ability to discard its body parts and replace them with new ones, Shin was able to catch Kira off guard and destroy the Freedom's left wings. At the duel's climax, the Freedom was stabbed in the abdomen by the Force Impulse using the Excalibur anti-ship laser sword. However, Kira managed to set off the Freedom's nuclear reactor before losing consciousness, successfully preventing a nuclear explosion. Gagali later rescued him and the remaining torso of the Freedom from the waters using the Strike Rouge. Or the 02 Strike Rouge, I should say, because it's an upgraded version.
Yeah.
It uses the Perfect Pact. I'm pretty sure. Or something similar to it. Anyway.
So, yeah.
And then a little bit of its legacy. So Zaft developed an advanced version of the Freedom called the ZGMF X20A Strike Freedom Gundam, which never progressed past the prototype stage due to the technical limitations and the Junius Treaty signed after the First War. In CE-73, either the incomplete unit or its plans, if it is unknown which, was stolen by the independent faction Terminal, who then modified the mobile suit into a personal unit for Kira, who piloted it after the Freedom was destroyed, which uses the Dragoon system, which is awesome.
Yes.
And then last but not least, we have trivia. Notes and trivia. So the Freedom's head chest display the text the X-010A DIECI, which is a reference to its model number, DICI or DICI means 10 in Italian. In Universe is a tribute to the creator of the first mobile suit, the Italian coordinator Giancarlo Manali.
Giancarlo Magnani.
Thank you.
It's very Italian.
Very Italian. I forgot this series was Italian based.
Which means it's probably DHE
DHE. Okay.
for 10.
So, according to some related books, the mock battle between Strike and Freedom prove that there are hardly any difference in power between the two mobile suits, and the power in Kira's statement is not about the Freedom's instantaneous output. There is also other claims, such as the one in the Gundam Seed and Astray Modeling Manual, Volume 1, which noted that Kira's statement meant that the Freedom Gundam has 4 times the performance of Strike Freedom. Kira's line itself was likely simply a reference to Amuro's race statement that the RX-78-2 Gundam has more than 5 times the energy gain when he first boarded it. According to the Mobile Suit Gundam Seed official file/mechanics volume 4, page 11, the cockpit of the Freedom and other mobile suits in the ZGMF X series has a switch for electronic countermeasures, or ECM, electronic countermeasures, ECCM. I was like, am I reading that right? It did not state that what these devices are or whether they are common mobile suits equipped. So there's electronic countermeasures and there's electronic countermeasures.
That's just
whatever that
absurdity.
means. And however, shortly before the Battle of Orbit, Orbit or Orb? No, Orbit.
Battle of Orbit.
Battle Orbit. Captain Hoffman ordered the deployment of neutron jammers. Given that neutron jammers are known for disrupting radio waves, it was possible for these ECM or ECCM devices are based on neutron jammer technologies. Oh, so that way, if anything were to happen, there's a way to disrupt it and keep continuing the fight.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
It does make sense. And Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Original Soundtrack 3, released in September 21st, 2003. This is a track named Freedom Self-Destructs. Considering some other tracks' titles are based on events from episodes that haven't aired when it was released, Dominion Sinks, Flay's Death, Freedom Gundam's Self-Destruction in the final episodes may have been planned at some point. So... And then for the HD remaster of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, Freedom's full burst mode is reanimated, particularly to show the railguns firing a burst rather than one single shot, and also to show exhaust smokes after firing. In addition, Freedom's seawalls were also fired during full burst mode. If catapult launch sequence is also reanimated to remove the wings double flapping during takeoff. Which, honestly, that's the only versions you can really stream now, is the HD remasters, which, honestly, I prefer. I have watched the originals and watched the remasters. The remasters are so much better. Just the voice acting alone makes it so much better. Because there's actual better acting. Because the original dubs were ocean dubs. So they weren't the best. And if anybody knows anything on Dragon Ball, the ocean dubs were also not the best when they were redubbed by Funimation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. That's the Freedom. So, go check out Gundam Seed. It's a great series. It's all on Netflix. Literally everything is on Netflix for Gundam Seed. The original series, Seed Destiny, and the movie. So, go watch it. It's great. And it's all HD remastered, so you don't have to worry about the whole differencing in voices, which is great. And also just go play Gundam Breaker 4 and just use the Freedom in that, because it's awesome. Also awesome in that.
Also true.
So, do you have anything else for the Freedom?
Not really.
Oh, also go to Singapore so you can see the full, Gundam statue and
also be in
Singapore
or Shanghai.
Sure, Shanghai. Singapore, yes. Shanghai. Yeah. Or you can go to Japan and see the unicorn.
Yes, that one moves.
That one moves. Or the Freedom moves too. The wings fold up.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool. So that one moves too. Only if we get one in the US, but I highly doubt that.
I
Because
mean,
I feel like something bad would happen to it.
yeah, that feels likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
'Cause
But
we're terrible.
that has
Anyone's
been
watching,
an accurate statement in the past.
That's let's be honest, it would be defamed real quick by very stupid people.
That has been an accurate statement in the past. But counterpoint, we could have a life-size statue of Gundam Maxter.
Oh. You think they would do Maxter?
No, I don't. But it'd be funny to have the America Gundam in America.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be hilarious. No, make a Gundam statue in all the
Every
countries
country that has one.
were participated in the Gundam fights and have their specific Gundams.
Oh, I would be going to Mexico.
Hey, Mexico would love it because they love anime.
Yeah.
So anyway, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Gundam Lorecast, and remember, pilots, stay safe out there. Thank you for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share how you got into the Gundam series, and you can even find us on Twitter at Gundam Lorecast, and even email us at gundamlorecast@outlook.com.